we're waiting for.
Well, next.
Just so we're at the
Yeah, there can only be one. There could only, it's like Highlander.
Are we good? If that's the worst that happens today, good for us. So,
Your Honor, can you hear me? I just want to make sure I'm the interpreter, Ms. Santucci.
Ms. Santucci, how are you? And yes, I can hear
I'm
you.
fine. Okay, I just wanted to check on my sound. Thank you.
Very good. So you are at the Presidio County Courthouse. I am Jose Portillo. I'm your county judge, and I'll be presiding over cases in county court today. I'm looking over the docket, and it looks like we had a lot of, there was a lot of conflicts. I think there were some federal cases going on, and we had some attorneys ask us for some continuances. So it should be short, modified, and hopefully we'll get some business done today. So the first case I'll call is case number 6756. Failed to report aggravated sexual assault of a child. It's a Class A misdemeanor. It's the state of Texas versus Clifford Daniel Marsh II.
For the state.
Thank you, Counselor. Mr. Marsh? Mr. Marsh? Mr. Marsh? I'll make note of that, bailiff. Thank you. I'll move on to the second case, cause number 7040, criminal mischief, Class B misdemeanor, the state of Texas versus Lester Adam King.
For the state.
Thank you, Counselor. Lester Adam King. Lester Adam King. Cause number 7046, speeding, the state of Texas versus Ramon Manuel Sanchez. Mr. Sanchez.
For the state.
Thank you, Counselor. Mr. Sanchez. Mr. Sanchez. Cause number 6859, speeding, Class C misdemeanor, the state of Texas versus Ruben Ibarra Jimenez.
For the state.
Thank you, Counselor. Mr. Jimenez. Mr. Jimenez. Okay. We'll move on to our pretrials. If I get something out of order, would you please correct me, Ms. Nunez or Ms. Pando, as I follow through this?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I have cause number 7042, the state of Texas versus Jessica Pilar Benavides.
For the state.
Thank you, Counselor. Ms. Benavides.
Bill Baker with PD for Ms. Benavides.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine, Your Honor.
Welcome. Welcome to Presidio Court.
Thank you, Your Honor.
So please please go ahead.
Thank you. Your Honor, the Public Defender's Office received a plea offer on this case. We were unable to convey that plea offer. So we're going to need some more time, Your Honor. I think, and there may be some other collateral issues regarding this case, regarding other charges stemming from this arrest.
We'd be happy to talk about with you in chambers without the county attorney's office.
Okay. Counselor?
Well, it would be, I don't know why the public defender would want to ex parte a judge in the case. Any questions about that?
Is it something that we can take care of later, that we'll have an opportunity to visit with her about the offer that was made, or for you to be able to consult with her? And would you like to do it at another date, or maybe later this afternoon?
Judge, as far as the ex parte communication with the judge would be concerned, with you would be concerned, that's something we can do today. But what I would need to tell you cannot be resolved today in order for us to agree whether or not our client could plead or take any offer that the state made. It's a generous offer, barring the information that I have, that I don't think that the county attorney should have access to, which is why it will be an ex parte conversation. And I think appropriately. So if the court wants to know, if the court doesn't want to know what the information is, and we don't need to have the conversation, and we can just say that we can continue the case until the next offer. And I'll make,
I don't oppose the continuance.
yeah, I'll make inroads.
She's here.
Yeah, she's here. She's ready.
Yes.
I'll make inroads on what the issue is, and if I have, and file the appropriate motion if necessary.
That's fine. And the same thing, I'll be available. So do you have any objection to a continuance?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and continue. And I'll be here. Like I said, we should be, I'm thinking this is going to move quicker than I even thought. So if you want to visit, I don't have any problem at all.
Okay.
You can sit and visit, and you can tell me, you can share your concerns. Okay, so we'll move on to cause number 6433. The state of Texas versus Herbert Lee Williams. Herbert Lee Williams. Thank you, Counselor. Herbert Lee Williams. Herbert Lee Williams. Cause number 6599, the state of Texas versus John Michael Serrano. Thank you, Counselor.
Good morning, Your Honor. Joshua Spencer, on behalf of Mr. Serrano.
How are you?
Doing well, Judge. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Good morning.
Good morning. Judge, we did receive discovery for Mr. Serrano. I think I just need to follow up with the county attorney, but discovery is pretty much complete, I think.
Okay.
With the exception of any videos. I don't have any videos, and I don't know if there's any videos in this case. That's the only exception.
We'll look for that. This is Rod Ponton, the county attorney. And in regards to the discovery and the plea offer sent, I need to inform you that Mr. Serrano has picked up another DWI since this one, and we're about to file that. So there'll be 2 pending DWIs pending. So the plea offer has to be modified to reflect both DWIs.
Okay, that's news to me. So
Talk to your client. I bet he knows about it.
Okay, I will. Well, I guess we need a continuance, Judge, to get the case filed and have them both ready.
I don't have an issue with that, Counselor.
Yeah, I agree to a continuance, and you need to receive discovery on the second DWI, any videos we have, and a final plea offer that will take care of both cases. So, that can be before the next docket.
Very good.
Okay, well, I look forward to this case moving forward soon.
Okay.
Mr. Spencer, thank you very much, and thank you, Mr. Ponton.
Thank you, Judge. May I be excused.
You may be excused, and continuance is granted.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Cause number 6982, the state of Texas versus Jesus Alfredo Banda.
Judge,
Rob Ponton, state.
I'm sorry?
I did get a hold of his attorney.
Okay.
Because that attorney was a speeding appeal. The attorney has not been able to locate his client. I've also tried to make contact with him, and I had no luck
Okay.
getting contact with him.
Is his attorney on?
No.
No. Does, Mr. Pont, do you have any suggestions, any advice?
I don't, just, I mean, anybody that's on the docket is supposed to appear. So, I think just request to be treated as the same as the other non-appearing.
Okay.
You know, I do recognize his lawyer was trying to work it out. Lawyer hadn't been talked with him.
Exactly. I don't have anything else. Is there anything else missing on this? Did we get to everyone? If I,
Yes, we did. We did the pocket. We did have a lot of continuances from other attorneys.
okay,
If you would inform Anthony Nunez that his attorney had another court today, so they should file a continuance for him.
okay. So let me unmute him.
Judge, one request I might make is that, I got a lot of calls from attorneys and a lot of them sought continuances, but one of the reasons was that they had only received this docket within the last few days.
Okay,
And that, if the docket could be prepared, the clerk sent it out more in advance of the date, a couple of weeks in advance, for these calls.
yeah.
So that it would make it easier for lawyers to try to juggle their.
Yes, this docket was done last minute. I was having issues with iDocket and we fixed it, so I thought doing a short court.
Yeah.
So we could get things on the roll again would be good, but yes, I will start doing the docket ahead of time.
Yeah. Well, and let me say, I don't want to be punitive, and I know the history of what happened. Oh, that's fine. We were having issues with iDocket. It was down statewide. It wasn't on our end. It was at the state level. I think they got infected by something and they ran into some, or they had a new push out with the queue that they were using. Their what is it called? GUI. That's what it's called, a GUI. They were trying to push out a new format, and I think they had problems and we were shut down. And unfortunately, I think it interrupted at least two of our. So what I don't want to do is be punitive if we're in agreement that they were probably short notice, and that's why we had continuances and maybe even why some of the people didn't show up today. I don't want to be punitive if we have some ownership of that. So that's fine. So I was gonna ask our bailiff to go out there and do judgment night size and call some names out in front of the court. But are we in agreement that it's probably in light of the short time that we should, I guess, err on the side of caution? And I won't do that this go round. Does that sound fair? So would you like me to recess, or can we call court? Do you foresee us coming back and having some sort of
A resolution for Ms. Benavides?
today?
No, not today, Judge.
Okay.
So that the court knows, I think that whatever, since I'm not going to tell the court in open court what the issue is, I will know a resolution to the issue tomorrow, I
Okay.
suspect. And
Okay.
I don't have a way to make that work faster. It's not
That's-
information that I personally have.
That's fine. that's fine.
Once I have that information, then I can make a decision about whether or not, lots of things can happen.
Okay.
So that the court's aware, I may not be as going to be as an attorney.
Okay.
So.
Okay. That's fair. And we'll, then what I'll do is I'm gonna suspend our ritual of going out to the courthouse and doing nice eyes. And we'll take this back up. Again, I understand exactly what happened, why it happened, and we'll err on the side of caution. It is 10:50 a.m. and court is dismissed.
All right.
Ms. Santucci, thank you so very much.
Yes, Your Honor. You're welcome. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye.